Welcome back. So we're in a time when arts funding is often the first thing on a school budget's chopping block. The St. Paul Elementary School is finding a way, however, to get around that, thanks to a muralist's generous donation. Sammy takes you to Chelsea Heights.
Expression comes in the form of Legos,
Just this, prison mobile.
toys,
Monsters go in here.
and art
You can really express your emotions in it.
for the students at Chelsea Heights Elementary in St. Paul.
My favorite thing about art is definitely drawing, but sadly we don't have art anymore.
So you can imagine the reaction
But I still like to do it.
when they lost that.
Kind of sad.
The art program and the music program were cut just because enrollment went down.
Principal Guillermo Maldonado Perez says this art classroom used to be full of kids before they lost their program last year.
It was very devastating.
The Parent Teachers Organization says art belongs.
We immediately came together and had a meeting, broke into small groups, and tried to figure out what can we do.
Roxy Hoda and Rebecca Walton lead the groups.
Someone on the arts committee posted an ad.
It was very cute, yeah.
Audrey Carver, a Minneapolis mural artist, responded.
And the elementary school that I went to didn't have arts funding either, but we had an art program that was run by local community volunteers, and so I was like, oh, this is my chance to pay it forward.
She donated her time and supplies
Blue skies and trees.
Yeah.
and took ideas from the kids.
Mine was like crystals and dragon.
Dragons didn't make the cut.
Why didn't you take of any of my ideas? She said, I tried to take ideas that were most contagious.
What caught on was a different message.
You belong here. Yeah.
That's what one of the girls said that she would want a new student to know in their first day.
The PTO and the principal wanted to ensure that diversity is being celebrated.
We can't control on what's going on a federal stage, but we can control what's going on in our community.
They wanted their kids to know everyone deserved to blossom here.
It's not like a taboo that we don't talk about race. We talk about it in a way that help you understand the differences and how those differences make it a good and a strong community.
They should not have their heart racing here, they're so nervous. They should really just be able to get to fit in here.
So while dragons may not belong at Chelsea Heights,
A couple of them were kind of upset that the dragons did not make it into the final.
they made sure art does.
It allows kids to express themselves and explore their cultures.
Sammy Solina,
I love art.
KARE 11 News.
So the PTO hopes they can get that art funding back. However, they're not hopeful it'll happen anytime soon. So any support they can, they're definitely happy about.
Well, that was an awesome story, and I want to paint that kid a dragon, even though I can't
I
even
know,
draw a stick figure.
right?
I love you, kid. Keep up the fight. I think it's really cool and a lesson for all of us, right? It's like when that door shuts, kind of turn to community. This is what we need right now. Maybe people want to help, and because art is so important.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you feel like maybe you have this hopeless feeling, I was inspired by them. Why don't you just do something that makes you feel good and give back to others at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sammy. You made me feel better for just one moment.